Ever heard of the phrase starving artists? Students and faculty in local art programs have been expressing their dissatisfaction with inadequate funding.
For other classes, we have had to pay for a lot of extra things actually, like other classes I've had full lists of supplies that I need to buy myself outside of like provided materials, because while some materials are provided, it's not at all what we need. For 2D design, I had to buy a lot of supplies like X-Acto knives, new markers and pens specific to the class. Things like mat boards were provided, that was about it.
Students in painting classes have expressed having to spend a fortune on oil paint, or students in graphic design courses having to pay for their own Adobe Creative Cloud suite. Senior art majors have to fund their entire senior thesis show, including costs for canvases, frames, and more materials, sometimes reaching the thousands in total costs. However, it seems high school institutions may be doing pretty well in terms of funding.
My high school does provide adequate funding to meet our students' needs in the art department. We assign fees to the students every year, and from those fees, depending on the number of students that I have, I'm able to order the amount of supplies that I need for each specific project at school. In the past, we have had our own fundraisers to raise money for our art department.
I definitely think schools should cover the cost of art students' supplies, because we are attending the school for art and we're paying a lot of money to go here. So it should be expected that you'll have expenses covered, and for us to pay out of pocket as students without jobs, it's very hard.
I think that you have to plan ahead in anything that you do as far as financial. As an art student or an artist, you do have to anticipate that there are going to be costs in your field. I tend to buy budget-friendly things and use discounts as much as I can.
The value of art in our lives is, it's really everything, because everything you look at, everything you see, whether it visually appears as art or it's just something as simple as like an iron, it's all created by visual artists.
Art is extremely important for creative problem solving. When we have a world that's completely getting technology oriented, art is still very, very important. Just starting from a ball of clay and making a masterpiece from it, starting with a blank canvas, and creating something that was never imagined before. It's so important to foster the imagination, which can be a world of inspiration.